Today, we will take a deep dive into one of the greatest minds in the history of science, Isaac Newton. Famous for his law of gravity, this genius made groundbreaking contributions not only in physics but also in mathematics, optics, astronomy, and even theology. How did this 17th century intellect lay the foundations of modern science? From his childhood to his final years, we will explore Newton's life and achievements step by step. If you're ready, let's embark on this fascinating journey. Isaac Newton was born on December 25, 1642, Julian calendar, in the village of Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. According to the modern calendar, this corresponds to January 4, 1643. Newton's birth was dramatic. He was born prematurely and was so small that his mother, Hannah, claimed he could fit inside a teacup. Unfortunately, his father, also named Isaac, passed away 3 months before his birth. At the age of 3, his mother remarried a clergyman and left young Newton in the care of his grandmother. This separation contributed to his introverted and solitary nature, but it also fueled his love for books and thinking. As a child, he started crafting mechanical toys, including a working model of a windmill, showcasing his early engineering prowess. Newton's academic journey began at the age of 12 when he attended King's School in Grantham, where he learned Latin and studied classical literature. However, his mother wanted him to manage the family farm instead. Fortunately, the school principal and his uncle recognized his potential and helped him enroll at Trinity College, Cambridge, in 1661. At Cambridge, Newton was introduced to Aristotelian philosophy, mathematics, and natural sciences. He immersed himself in the works of great thinkers such as Descartes, Galileo, and Kepler. However, in 1665, the Great Plague forced the university to close, prompting Newton to return home to Woolsthorpe. It was during this period that ideas that would revolutionize science began to form. The years 1665-1666 are known as Newton's Annus Mirabilis, or miraculous year. At just 23, during this period of isolation, he made groundbreaking discoveries. The most famous of these was his theory of gravity. According to the popular story, while sitting in the garden at Woolsthorpe, Newton saw an apple fall from a tree. This led him to ask, why does the apple fall downward instead of in any other direction? Although the story may have been romanticized, the fundamental thought process was real. Newton realized that gravity was a universal force, not just acting on Earth but also governing the motion of celestial bodies. In his 1687 book Principia Mathematica, he formulated this theory. Which states that the gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This was a scientific revolution. Newton's brilliance extended beyond physics. He also revolutionized mathematics. During his miraculous year, he developed a method he called fluxions, which forms the basis of modern calculus. Calculus is used to calculate rates of change and areas under curves, making it essential for solving problems in physics and engineering. Around the same time, the German mathematician Gottfried Leibniz independently developed a similar system. This led to a major controversy over who had invented calculus first. Newton had formulated his method in the 1660s but delayed publishing it, while Leibniz published his work in the 1670s. Ultimately, both mathematicians' contributions were acknowledged. Today, Newton's calculus remains fundamental across various scientific disciplines. Newton was also deeply curious about the nature of light. In 1666, he conducted an experiment using a prism to split white light into a spectrum of colors. In a dark room, he directed sunlight through a prism and observed a rainbow of colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet on the wall. This experiment proved that white light was composed of different wavelengths rather than being a single color. Additionally, he showed that these colors could be recombined to form white light again. His work in optics didn't stop there. In 1668, he invented the reflecting telescope, which used mirrors to focus light instead of lenses, solving the issue of chromatic aberration found in refracting telescopes. Even today, Newtonian telescopes are widely used in astronomy. Newton's greatest work, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, was published in 1687. It is regarded as one of the most significant books in the history of science. In this work, he formulated three fundamental laws of motion. An object remains at rest or in uniform motion unless acted upon by an external force. Force equals mass times acceleration, cF.ma. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. These laws explain everything from rockets launching into space to cars braking on the road. Writing Principia was no easy task. Newton worked for years on the mathematical calculations, and with the support of his friend Edmund Halley, the book was finally published. Newton's life was not solely dedicated to science. In 1696, he became Warden of the Royal Mint and was later promoted to Master of the Mint in 1699. He worked on combating counterfeit currency and implementing economic reforms. In 1703, he was elected President of the Royal Society, a position he held until his death. He was also interested in theology, writing extensively on religious topics and analyzing the Bible. However, he refrained from publishing his theological works, possibly fearing church backlash. Newton was known to be somewhat irritable and solitary, engaging in conflicts with various individuals, including the scientist Robert Hooke over the theory of gravity. Isaac Newton passed away on March 20, 1727, March 31 in the modern calendar in London at the age of 84. The exact cause of death is unknown, though kidney stones or mercury poisoning from his alchemical experiments are suspected. He was buried in Westminster Abbey, and his tombstone reads, "Let humanity rejoice in him." Newton's legacy is profound. His theories on gravity, motion, calculus, and optics laid the foundation for modern science. From Einstein to Hawking, scientists continue to stand on his shoulders. So, this was the detailed story of Isaac Newton. His discoveries continue to shape our world today, from space exploration to technology. Which of Newton's contributions do you find most fascinating? Gravity, calculus, or optics? Let us know your thoughts. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We value your thoughts greatly. Let us know in the comments.